Back to that, how do you get that person, that experience? Alex Hormozi, you heard that name?
Mhm.
Yeah, everybody has. We actually worked with him about 6 years ago at the gym. We hired Jim Lords or Jim Launch, whatever the name of his company was then. So I like to talk about him because I feel like I have experience working with them, like in their company, whereas most people their experience is just like through Instagram. But his wife Leighla, I forget how she pronounces it. It was a little snippet from an interview, and she was saying that like the coolest thing he ever did, because while they were married, he was also the CEO of the company. The coolest thing he ever did when they were working together, like essentially he was the CEO, but he was in charge of marketing, and she was in charge of everything else. And she would go to him with a problem, and he would just go, "You got this. I think you can do it." And that was the extent of the help that he gave her. And she was like, that was at first it was like, fuck you, buddy. But she was later, 10 years later, whatever, was saying how valuable it was because he didn't try to like help or do it for her. She had to learn how to.
He's like the anti-dude.
Yeah, exactly. And it wasn't necessarily about dudes and how they work, but it was like, that's how you should be as a leader. If you give someone a responsibility, trust that they'll do it, let them go do it. But that's so hard.
It is
It's
absolutely
so hard to do.
100%
Like,
hard. Especially if you are evolving from like being self-employed
Yeah.
to building a team.
Yeah.
Which, if you're going to
It's
grow,
such a big jump.
you're almost
such a big
almost
jump.
everyone is. So yeah, I feel that.